Hello, anyone who's watching this. This video is going to be quick. This is going to be like, I think, my fourth attempt at it because I keep on taking forever and I'm not getting to the actual reason I'm making this video, so I'm just going to say it. Make it quick. So, my old Reddit account is this, u/8 hearts. I don't use it anymore because I think it got hacked. I wasn't able to post, I wasn't able to comment, or I could comment, but I could barely comment, put it that way, and I could barely read other people's replies. It was a mess, and so I had to stop using that account. Yeah, I bring this account because it's old documentation of, or my own experience of how the people who, well, first of all, I'm a TI. TI is a targeted individual. A targeted individual is someone who's being stalked and harassed by a group or a single entity for malicious reasons, usually of no good reason, found upon lies, rumors, etc. For gain, just stuff like that, or even sadism or sadistic reasons. Okay, anyways, I thought you got that. On the u/8heart account, it's my own documentation of my quote-unquote struggles of being a TI. But the main one I'm talking about is, and why there's a diagram of a heart, a very shitty one, is I think I'm being denied proper health care. I think I am probably being poisoned, and stuff like that. I complain about palpitations, chest pain, shortness of breath, headache, fatigue. Oh, the fatigue's so horrible. The shortness of breath is just so horrible. The palpitations are annoying. It just sucks. It just really sucks. Yeah, I just don't know what to do sometimes. It just sucks. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted. So, the problem, or the thing is, I really wouldn't care if I was a TI, if I didn't have these health problems, and I was being denied and constantly lied to, and by lied to, I mean they always tell me nothing's wrong with me, or they dance around the problem, and to be honest, I've never heard an exact nothing is wrong with you. I've always heard, oh, we can't find anything, or I'm a hypochondriac, because they can't find anything. I'm not gonna lie, I started believing them. I was like, maybe this is one big delusion. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I need to get something changed. Maybe I need to admit myself to a mental hospital for a little bit. Maybe get some me time. Not necessarily me time, but maybe some. That's not very therapeutic. Just maybe get some proper help. Maybe get some change of medication. But as the days go on, I get more and more sick. It gets harder for me to do normal things. Now it's like 10 times as hard to walk through a store. It sucks because I'm always out of breath, and I'm always focusing on that because I can't fucking breathe. It's like someone puts you in a chokehold. Are you gonna worry about, oh, what am I doing tomorrow? Are you gonna worry about how the fuck am I gonna get to tomorrow? Like right now, just from talking, I feel lightheaded. It feels almost dizzy. I've had to come a long way to be able to talk. Does that make sense? Because in the beginning I was just so out of breath. My palpitations were so bad I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't talk that much. And when I needed to, I would talk as much as I could. Do you hear those small dick pieces of shits revving their cars because they can't fucking throw hands like a normal person? I'm not dangerous anyways. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm just saying that's just true. If someone, this is 24/7. It isn't just one incident. This is at fucking 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. This is at 1 o'clock in the morning. This is at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. This is throughout the entire day. Those fuckers always doing that, and it's fucking annoying. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. It's just that when I'm trying to fucking talk on the phone when I try to play guitar. When I try to do something, it's just so fucking annoying. You know? What am I supposed to do? Be fucking scared? Or what am I supposed to do? Be like, a big engine, me scared, small brain coming after me. Like, fuck out of here. So fucking annoying. And they drive like fucking 100 miles down the out. See, again, I have such little oxygen, it's like I'm having a fucking constant stroke. They drive down the fucking road at like 100 miles an hour. The cops don't fucking care. They pretty much fucking allow it. They're gonna hit and kill someone. The fuck? Fucking annoying. Alright, anyways, back on topic. So, I wouldn't care if I was a TI if I didn't have these health problems, you know? So I've been going to my primary care provider, cardiologist, ER visits, change my diet, you know, get more rest, try to maybe get up every now and then and do something. Nothing helps, nothing works. Nothing works. My medicine, my psych medicine, doesn't work. Changed it like 3 fucking times. Nothing's worked. Low doses, high doses. Nothing's worked, nothing's changed it. So it's not that. But okay, I'm gonna hurry up and get to the point. So the point is, I've been going to the ER a lot. I went to the ER the day before yesterday, or on 09/08/19 at this time. So I went in at 8:50 and I got out at 2:30. I was there for that long. I did not receive any blood test, urine test. They did take a urine sample, but they never tested it. It was sitting on the cart in front of me the entire time. They didn't hook me up to the monitor. They didn't put any leads on me, which is important for what I'm about to say and why I'm making this video. They just hooked me up to a pulse ox that measures my heart rate and my oxygen saturation, which is the amount of oxygen in your blood, or the amount of oxygen given by percentage in your blood. That was it. No test, nothing. Just the EKG when I walked in, hooked up to a pulse ox only, and that's it. No blood pressure, nothing. None of the basics. And I was there for this fucking long. So what happened was, I got sent to triage after I think waiting an hour or a half hour. Triage, if you guys don't know, is where the little checkup they have on you before they admit you to the ER. So he took my blood pressure, he took my heart rate. He didn't tell me what they are. It's not yeah, it's not fucking anywhere. So I can't tell you what it was, and I don't remember because I was sick, and I am sick, and it was just annoying. So there's that. It was hanging around the low side though. My systolic was very close to hypotensive. So anyways, he was like, I'm gonna do an EKG because I had went in for what I always go in for: palpitations, shortness of breath, etc., etc. He took it, and it came back abnormal. In my opinion, very abnormal. I had ST elevation. The machine that took the EKG said it was pericarditis or possible pericarditis, and this was all with a normal heart rate of 70 beats per minute. So that's actually pretty fucking concerning. Mainly because it's proof it's not anxiety, and yeah, it's pretty much proof it's not anxiety, or it's not mentally caused. Because if it was caused by my mentality, then my heart rate would be up, my blood pressure would be up, and it wouldn't be hypotensive. You know? Just think about that. So, pretty much, it was abnormal. I had ST elevation. The machine said I had pericarditis, and there were like 2 other things wrong with my EKG that the machine pointed out. But yeah, don't worry about that. If anything, pericarditis. If, you can look it up. It can either be caused by an infection, which is fucking horrible, or it can be caused by, or it can be post heart attack, or post heart attack. So you can get pericarditis after you've had a heart attack. And if you read any of my older posts on my old accounts, or maybe even this one of my theories is that I had a heart attack, and my gang stalkers and my TIs, or my gang stalkers or stalkers and harassers are just letting me die without helping me, without any interventional care, without anything like that. I'm not sure if I already said it, but I'm a TI, or a targeted individual. I'll look it up. I'm not going to explain it because I only have like 3 more minutes on this video. So there's this. That's pretty much all you need to know. Besides, after I got an abnormal EKG, they sent my ass back to the lobby to wait for another hour before I didn't get even any tests. Oh, I got a GI cocktail, which is for stomach acid. That's not going to cause a fucking abnormal EKG. Whatever. So anyways, this video is made because I think I have proof of this, and why I think it's no longer a delusion or just overthinking. I wanted a copy of this because I had a doctor's appointment today, and she couldn't get a copy of it. And I was like, I was like, okay, whatever. She was only able to get the doctor's notes, and the doctor said there was no ST elevation. Everything was fine. That's a fucking lie because the EKG said ST elevation on it, and it was pretty apparent. So that's pretty annoying. So I went home. I was pretty mad. I was angry because my doctor was like, I'm never doing tests for you again. If you have problems, go to your cardiologist. Just don't come here. Well, not literally, but in those contexts, and pretty much literally. So I was having a bad day today. So I was like, you know what? Instead of freaking out, I'm gonna go get a medical copy from the hospital just to have it, just in case something happens. So I called, be like, can I come pick it up? They're like, sure, come sign something. So I have my brother take me. Sorry, I'm incredibly dizzy and lightheaded because I'm talking. Literally because I'm fucking talking. And I go, get it, no problem. I'm like, alright, maybe nothing's up. Maybe it is fine. Maybe the computer was retarded. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Maybe there's something wrong with the computer. So I go outside, and it turns out my brother left me there. But that's because my caretaker forgot her keys, and he had to let her in. So I was sitting there waiting for him, and I was like, I'm gonna look at these records real quick. They were the wrong ones. They're from a different date. Literally, they're from a different date. Even though on the release, I specified a date a few days after this, which makes no sense. So they gave me these records up here, the 60219. So yeah, that EKG it had ST elevation on it, but it didn't come out as abnormal. The machine didn't say abnormal. So I was like, yo, so I went back in. I was like, yo, you guys gave me the wrong ones. They're like, okay, we'll get you the right ones. They couldn't find them. They couldn't find it in my folder. There was no hard copy. There was no copy. There was no evidence of me even. There's no evidence of that EKG even existing. And they're going by on the doctor's notes. The doctor said there was no ST elevation. There was nothing wrong with it. There was no pericarditis, nothing. Even though the EKG said so. And they're believing the doctor's notes over what I saw on the actual slip of paper and on the fucking screen. It doesn't exist. The EKG doesn't exist. If anyone wants to investigate this, they can go to the hospital and ask for that EKG. There's no fucking EKG for that day. There's no copy. It's not in my medical records. It's nowhere to be found. Even though the nurse took it away from me and was like, I'm gonna go get this signed by the doctor and see what he thinks about it. Right before he sent me to the lobby to wait for another fucking hour. So I waited at the hospital for a long time, and I waited for to hear that it doesn't exist for 2 hours. So there's that. That's my proof.